Good morning, YouTube. Lorena just took Anakin to school. I'm making me some coffee because I'm not laying back down today. I'm gonna try something new this morning. Have you guys ever heard of GeForce Now? It is an app or software that you can stream your Steam games or your Ubisoft Connect games or your Epic games, your GOG games. You can stream them to your TV. So I'm going to set that up to stream Artist Impact to my TV. It's the game I've been working on for a review. Because I'm thinking if I can get a few mornings in on the TV of gaming with that, I'll actually get that game done. Let's do it. Okay, so that was a fail, GeForce Now. But I have another way of doing it that I'll try tomorrow. Or maybe later today, where I dock my Aya Neo into a dock that I have and play it on the TV. I'm gonna try that tomorrow probably, or tonight. I'll try it tonight and then play tomorrow if it works. So right now I'm just gonna play some Shadow of Mordor, even though I only have 25 minutes now. Wasted a lot of time on that. Killed a war chief in Shadow of Mordor, so I actually made really good progress in that game. Was not expecting to. I was like, I only have like 20 minutes. I bet I start to do something and don't even get it done. Nope. I got something done, popped a trophy. So that's cool. I'm glad I made some actual story progress in that game. Now it's time to start editing yesterday's vlog and start work. Vlog is edited and uploading. While I was editing yesterday's vlog, I was talking about my Bioshock Let's Play that I was exporting and going to upload last night. That didn't happen because Lorena and I had a plan to get on my computer to apply for the home loan. And so while I was laying down with Anakin getting him to bed, she came in here and switched over to her profile, like signed me out of my computer, and it stopped the upload, or it stopped the export. Like at the very end it stopped it. So there's that. So I had to so right before bed I re-exported again, and then I uploaded this morning. It's like a 9-hour video, so every process takes way longer than like a vlog would. It's fine. I didn't warn her or anything. I was like, what, was my video finished? She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I had a 9-hour video exporting. But it's fine. It's okay. By the way, I'm so sorry if these walking segments are super boring. When I'm editing, I notice I'm doing it a lot. Just look at it from my perspective, though. I do these 5 to 10 minute walks in between working, right? So throughout the day, if I'm going to talk to you guys, it's probably going to be during my walk, right? Maybe I should that would be funny. Should I green screen some other kind of background so you think I'm in like the Everglades or something, or you know what I mean? I'm like on a space station while I'm talking to you guys. And there's interesting stuff happening behind me. I'm gonna look somewhere for that. But it's not very authentic, right? Or I could be more realistic with it and it look like I'm walking downtown like a lot of vloggers do. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna take my 10-minute walk and go out in the 100-degree heat and walk around. Especially because one reason these walks work so well is my lap takes me around by my computer again, so if I get a Teams message or like some kind of emergency happens, I can hurry up and sit back down and get to it. So we're having a good conversation with both the realtor and the bank. Things are going well. Everything seems to be smooth so far. Haven't run into any nicks or anything yet. Is that the term? I don't know. We know around our range better now, so that's fun. If we get any house viewings and we're not being watched like we're on Big Brother, I'll definitely try to vlog it, but we'll see. I'm also kind of iffy about showing the front of the house that we live in. I know you can't do a lot from just the front of a house, but it's doable. Someone who's taken lots of cybersecurity classes, I can tell you some scary stuff's possible with small amounts of information. So I might show the inside, but I don't know if I'll show the outside if it's a house we're actually gonna get. Also, I'm trying out some new camera angles just to make the walking a little more dynamic. And I'll throw it out there right now. I got this from Clintus because I noticed him doing it in his last vlog. He was going for a walk and he was talking and he was just switching up the camera angles, and I thought, you know, that is a good idea because I've been talking in multiple vlogs about how my walks are just static shots of me. So now maybe if I just move the camera around, it'll help some people's ADHD for watching videos. But I totally get it. While I'm editing, I see myself just walking and talking, and it can get boring if you don't like what I'm saying. So now I'm just trying to get really creative. Totally joking with that one. Work's been pretty annoying. All the machines breaking, and it gets really confusing when you're trying to work through all these batches and they just got switched around from machine to machine and then put at the end of another batch and put the beginning of another batch, but the names still line up with the old machine. Stresses me out because I don't want to accidentally work on something that's not legit, you know? But it's Thursday, which means the week's almost over. And by the way, you know how people say TGIF? Back when I worked at a hospital, I worked Monday through Thursday. And so Thursday was my Friday. So I would say, so happy it's Thursday. You know what that acronym is? SHIT. With work being this chaotic, I haven't been walking as much as I want to. And I can tell because when I do get up, my back is achy. So I have my Bioshock LP uploaded. I'm gonna let it sit there for 24 to 48 hours, get all the checks out. But what sucks is, it's got a copyright on it. And it says it's blocked in some territories because of music, which will only affect you if you're monetized. Yeah, but the thing is, there's two ways of looking at it. One, at least you're getting views. Like, if it got views, it would help me get monetized. You know, those watch hours still count. Two, if I get monetized and that video, like, blows up at some point, I get $0 for it. 0 cents. Lucy, that was rude. Dog's jumping in front of me like she owns the place. Just kidding, Lucy, you're adorbs. Side note, I've looked into color grading these vlogs because I love the colors on some of these people's vlogs I'm watching. Like, they have their own, I don't even know. Like, vloggers tend to have their own look, color-wise. Like, they might have, like, darker shadows or, like, almost like a brown tint. And it's, like, visually appealing somehow. But I don't know. I always wanted to go for the cozy vibe with my vlogs. And even my profile picture on this channel It's from when we were in Paris, and I made it more like a cozier, warm color rather than the sunny color it was. But also, I I'm more of a sunny guy. I mean, hang on, that's not what I meant. Sunny guy makes it sound like I'm bright and cheerful. That's not what I mean. I mean, in general, I like to be more positive, more uplifting, more bright, and I feel like for whatever reason, darker colors might seem more dreary, you know, which is weird because when it comes to weather, I actually love dreariness. I love cloud coverage and rain way more than I do sunlight. The sun pisses me off, honestly. Like, it gets hot, you get sweaty, sunburns, gets in, like, blinds your eyes. I prefer not like 60 degrees and cloudy is perfect. Accidentally just ignored a kind of important call. I thought it was a scammer, spammer. I keep getting these, like, you may qualify for a tax, something, something, something. And I'm like, my taxes are paid, everything's, I don't know why you're calling me. I blocked the numbers, they keep coming. Turns out it was my Ford dealership telling me they would come do a mobile express, like, fix of our recall that we have on our Mustang. It's just a software thing. They just have to come out and update the software, I think. But I accidentally ignored the call, so I'll ask Lorena when she wants to do that, and maybe she can just leave the car here someday. Or maybe they'll do it on the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I'm walking by and Jeopardy's on. So is this Kent, whatever his name is, the record holder? Is he the new permanent host, or is this like a rerun? I remember thinking he should be host, but I don't know if he ever actually became host. This guy. What's his name? Today's meal is one we've had before. Sun-dried tomato, grilled cheese, sandos. Is that just another way to say sandwiches? Have I already asked that? This is a ton of cheese. All done. So I attempted to set up wireless streaming of my Steam games and stuff. Didn't work. I attempted to just use GeForce Now. Didn't work. So here's what actually does work. The moment when you thought you hit record, but you didn't. Anyways, redo. I attempted to use GeForce Now to get my Steam games on my TV. Didn't work. I attempted to use a third-party software from GitHub to stream my games to my TV. Didn't work. So I did this. Pick it up. Have my A&EO docked with a Xbox controller USB connected, see? So now we can play some Artist Impact in the morning. Lorena went to bed early, so I am going to play some Artist Impact. About to pull it up. Launch, yes. Confirm. But we found another house we really like. and we're going to go look at it tomorrow. I'll talk about it more in tomorrow's vlog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Thursday. I'll see you guys Friday. Subscribe and answer the question.